In 2016, Purdue welcomed a record number of students, 40,451, 1,000 more than last year. 90% of the record's 7,200 freshmen took part in Boiler Gold Rush, a chance to get acquainted with campus and traditions before classes start.
1, 2, 3, jump!
One tradition, crossing the tracks, signifies the start of their Purdue careers. Students and parents cheered news that Purdue will freeze tuition for a fifth straight year through the 2017-18 school year.
It's a great joy to welcome each of you to Purdue University.
This year's freshman class is the most diverse and the most academically prepared ever, with record test scores and students coming from 68 countries. The number of underrepresented minorities jumped 12%. Purdue reached a record graduation rate in 2016. Both the 4-year rate and 6-year rate rose. Improving student outcomes was a major reason the Wall Street Journal ranked Purdue 4th best among U.S. public institutions.
It's a tremendous tribute to our faculty and to those students who came here, prepared well, and then as alums led great lives out in the world as measured by the Journal's very credible methodology.
For the first time, 6 commencement ceremonies were held in May. 4,200 students received diplomas. The Alumni Association held several events for seniors, including both a reception and brunch for graduates, a senior social, senior send-off, and pictures at landmarks around campus. This was a big year for the Boilermaker Special and Purdue Pete. The special celebrated 75 years as Purdue's mascot, and Pete showed that 60 is still young. Pete's evolution through the years was on display during the homecoming game.
This is where we're ending up.
After checking in at homecoming headquarters, many alumni set out to explore campus. Alumni relaxed in the new campus pub, the 1869 Tap Room, located next to Pappy's.
We're going to honor 4 individuals.
Alumni Awards took place at the Homecoming Celebration Dinner.
The Young Alumni Award was established in 1999.
Named Outstanding Young Alumni were Justin Bates and Christopher Rost.
Jack McFarland was not able to join us.
Tom Lindenman and Jack McFarland received the Boilermaker Pride Award.
To the 2016 Special Boilermaker.
The 2016 Special Boilermaker Awards were presented at a football game to Rita Baker, Nancy Kester, and Marcy Towns. The homecoming dinner was capped off by the Glee Club. Other groups, including the Black Voices of Inspiration, performed at homecoming prior to the game. A new musical group was unveiled in the fall by the Black Cultural Center. Unlike other groups, the Purdue Express is designed to recruit underrepresented minority students to Purdue.
A concept here as beautiful as this day is.
Another effort to increase diversity at Purdue involves the Purdue Polytechnic High School in Indianapolis, which will open in fall 2017. In October, Daniels and Indianapolis leaders unveiled the school's East Washington Street location. Graduates will be guaranteed enrollment in Purdue's Polytechnic Institute.
We hope to open a new pathway to Purdue or to some other great launching pad for life. We refuse to surrender to the idea that young people from this neighborhood or anywhere in the Indianapolis Public School District cannot prepare adequately and arrive at Purdue fully ready to compete.
In 2016, Purdue became the first university to try to reduce student debt through an income sharing agreement. The Back a Boiler program offers financial aid to students willing to pay back a percentage of their future earnings. Initially, the program was offered to just juniors and seniors, with 151 taking part. Their average assistance, nearly $14,000. The Honors College and Residence Hall at the corner of Russell and 3rd was dedicated in September. The $90 million facility is among the nation's most advanced academic residential colleges.
As Purdue's first and only academic residential college, top students can now live and learn together and grow as a community of scholars, taking small, interactive classes with outstanding faculty, participating in multidisciplinary and community-engaged learning experiences.
More than 800 students live and take honors classes in the facility. The Purdue Research Foundation and Browning Investments announced a $1.2 billion partnership to develop a 450-acre Purdue Innovation District near the Purdue Airport. In another strategic partnership, Purdue and Rolls-Royce announced a $33 million jet engine research and development program to create next-generation aircraft propulsion systems. An expanded Zucrow Aerospace Laboratory will be built nearby in the 980-acre Purdue Research Park Aerospace District.
We're thrilled today to kick off the expansion that will continue to propel advances in high-pressure combustion engine design, turbo machinery, and energy research.
This growth on the west side of campus will be enhanced by the State Street renovation project, which broke ground in the summer with help from construction equipment temporarily operated by Daniels and West Lafayette Mayor John Dennis. Purdue Northwest at the North Central campus held a ribbon-cutting celebration in May to mark the opening of the new Dworkin Student Services and Activities Complex.
No more students will be going up to the chancellor and saying, there's nothing to do on this campus. If they tell you that, just tell them go into the Dworkin building and you can exercise, run the track, do a lot of stuff.
Dig in! In April, Purdue broke ground on a new football performance complex. Football alum and Super Bowl MVP Drew Brees joined Purdue dignitaries at the event. The facility will open in August 2017.
This morning culminates a long, hard, and very, very careful search.
Upon Morgan Burke's retirement, President Daniels and the Board of Trustees hired a new athletic director in August, Mike Bobinski.
I look at this as a really unique situation where you've had this incredibly stable leadership. You've got a program that's very, very well managed, but I believe is sort of in the starting blocks, just positioned in a way to really take off.
Bobinski's top priority, to turn the football program around. Change came quickly. At season's end, new coach Jeff Brom was introduced.
I'm 100% committed to restoring the glory past to Purdue football while upholding the values and integrity that Purdue represents. And Purdue is known as the cradle of quarterbacks, and we will play a brand of football that features the quarterback's strengths. Our style will be wide open and exciting.
Both the men's and women's basketball teams had strong seasons and advanced to the NCAA tournament, but both stumbled in the first round, the men losing to Little Rock and the women falling against Oklahoma. Early in the 2016-17 season, the men were ranked in the top 20. Two basketball legends were honored at the 2016 Ag Alumni Fish Fry. Former Purdue coach Gene Cady and former IU coach Bob Knight drew a record crowd. At the NCAAs, the volleyball team beat Iowa State in the first round before falling to Missouri.
In his bronze medal position.
At the Rio Olympics, Purdue competitors won 4 medals, including the first gold medal by a female Boilermaker. Crew alumna Amanda Elmore won gold as a member of the women's 8 rowing team.
Going on to win gold here at the Lagoa Stadium. Winning the gold medal is just the greatest feeling ever because we worked so hard and having that pay off. Just so many miles on the water that all come down to one 6-minute race. Getting to win the medal and then have, everything that comes with it is just the most amazing feeling.
Now you'll start to feel the pressure.
Alumnus David Bodaya and student Steele Johnson won silver medals in synchronized diving. Bodaya earned a bronze in 10-meter platform diving. Johnson also captured the 3-meter championship at the Diving Winter Nationals. Golfer August Kim won the individual title at the Women's Big Ten Golf Championships. Her .207 at the championships set a new Purdue record. In track pole vaulter Jessica Harder became Purdue's first outdoor first-team All-American. Indiana's bicentennial torch relay came through campus in October. Purdue dignitaries carrying the torch included former Dean of Students Betty Nelson, astronaut alum David Wolf, and President Daniels. The high-tech torch was designed by Purdue engineering students. Another record-setting performance took place at the 59th Purdue Grand Prix. Jimmy Simpson became the first ever 4-time winner of the race.
I don't know about skill. I'll take luck over skill any day. But, you just have to get lucky. Nothing can break, and you really just have to catch lap traffic right. You need to be able to go 9/10 every lap. You know, you just got to be smart in this race.
During the summer, alumni gathered for fun activities at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, including an antique car show. Purdue shattered its previous Day of Giving record, raising more than $18 million from nearly 13,000 donations. This surpassed last year's total by $4.5 million. A summer concert by the Lafayette Citizens Band was the backdrop for the 100th birthday celebration for former Purdue band director Al Wright.
Christmas is here.
The Purdue Musical Organization's 83rd Purdue Christmas Show introduced a new twist, participation by the Purdue All-American Marching Band.
We hope you enjoyed the 2016 Year in Review. Together, Purdue alumni make the university even stronger. Your participation and engagement is what we value. Thank you for all that you do, and hail Purdue.
And hail, all hail.